Okay, so I'm gonna help you guys start on the solving proportions pixel art. Each day is just a mini assignment, but I think it's a little cooler than the ways that we've done some others, and it's just something new. So when you open up the assignment, it looks like this, and you might notice it's hard to read everything. Just like it says here, it says zoom, set it to 50%. I'm gonna go do that so that it kind of adjusts and looks better. So zoom 50%, I have to go to up here, and I'm gonna change that to, press this little down button, and 50. Now it looks better. It actually looks like I can read all the directions properly, and when I go to the next tab, it'll look better too. So just like always, you should read directions when you are working on an assignment. All right, so solving proportions pixel art. Directions: solve each proportion. Use the format, no spaces, and I need to write it in X equals answer. Answer all 16 problems correctly to reveal the pixel art image. Correct answers will be indicated by changing the text color from red to black and will be awarded with colored pixels appearing on the right. Incorrect answers will be indicated by the text color staying red, and colored pixels will not be awarded. So that means if your answer when you type it in is still red, it is incorrect. But if it changes black and part of the image pops up, then you know it's right. The mystery pixel art image will be revealed upon answering all problems correctly. You must also show all work on a separate sheet of paper. So here's the thing, I've put 2 difficulty levels in. I want you to do whichever one you think is best for you. Again, this is just going to be helping you for high school. So if you're working on assignments that are too easy for you, when you get to high school, things are going to be really difficult and hard again. If you're working on assignments that are too hard for you, you're just going to feel frustrated, and that's not going to help you either. So I'm going to start off on level 1. At the end of the video, I'll do a couple problems from level 2. All right, so give it a second to load. These are all going to pop up, and you see this grid over here on the right. This is where the images are going to show once we solve the answers for what X equals here on the left. If you don't answer something correctly, nothing will pop up over here. Eventually this would be a whole image, and that's what I'm going to check to see if you got the right answers. All right, so I'm going to actually show my work on a separate piece of paper, just like I'm asking you guys to do. And that's going to help me make sure I actually get things right, because doing this in my head is way too difficult. All right, so I'm going to start off with number 1. Okay, so number 1, 2 over 4 is equal to X all over 24. So whenever we do proportions like this, we just need to make sure that both sides of our equal sign are equal to each other. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to solve for this X. So whenever I am doing anything, I can't forget that my main goal, my main final answer is going to look something like X equals blank. All right, so for this problem, it's a little easier because I can already see that there's going to be an easy way to convert the left side of the equation to be equivalent to the right side. I'm going to use this other marker. So one strategy is to figure out what number takes me from what I know to what I don't know. So I don't yet know what number I need to multiply or divide by to get to this. However, I can look at the info I do know. I know that 4 times something equals 24. 4 times something equals 24. I know that's times 6. So because every action has to be equivalent with these, I'm going to multiply it by 6 here. So 2 times 6 equals X. So 2 times 6 is 12. So X equals 12. That's my final answer. So I'm going to go back over to my computer, and I need to type. So to type, you double click the box, and you should see that. And I'm going to write X equals 12. And then I'm going to click off of it. see how it changed from red to black? And over here, I have some little dots showing up with color, and that means I'm correct. If I wasn't correct, then it would have stayed as red. All right, let's do another problem together that's a little bit more difficult. Let's do, let's do number 5. So, number 5, see how I'm labeling my work and I'm keeping it organized? If you take a picture of your work and send it to me or Mr. Carden or attach it to this assignment, you'll get extra points, okay? So 11 over x equals 3 over 12. The first thing I'm gonna try and do again is see if there's anything that gives me a hint at how to get from what I do know to what I don't know. So do I know what number takes me from 3 to 11? No, I don't automatically know that. So I'm gonna look at other pieces of this problem to give me another hint. I do know, however, what takes me from 3 to 12, and I know that is multiplying by 4. So I go from what I know to what I don't know, and I'm going to do the same multiplication, the same operation with the same value. So this is 11 times 4 is equal to x. So 44 is equal to x. But I know that in these problems, they want me to write everything as x equals something. So I need to write x equals 44 to get this one correct. So I go over to number 5, and I have to double click. X equals 44. Don't put any spaces. And then you need to click away from it and let it change to black if it's correct. And it'll all start popping up. So slowly an image is gonna appear there once you finish all these problems. All right. I'm gonna show, if you are completing level 2 and not level 1, I'm gonna show another strategy. However, if you are doing level 1, then the strategy will work for you.